again, some Black Series. Hola.
Hi, whatever you want, we
Oh,
give you a good price.
gracias.
Nada.
I just taking a. Oh, I'm so sorry. Disculpa. Just taking a look. Let's see. We got the Grand Inquisitor. Oh, Darth Maul. Oh, Darth Maul. I love Darth Maul. Oh yeah, yeah. That's a cool X-wing. Very cool. Dragon Ball Z. I was never into Dragon Ball Z. That was after my time. My kids were a Dragon Ball Z guy. I don't think. Bueno, gracias. Nice call. I was in a. I think it was in Tlaxcala, and they had all these Lego figures, and there was the golden C-3PO, whatever it was, right? And I'm like, did they only make one of those? And of course, I pick it up and I look at it, and it's counterfeit, of course, But it's easy to figure that out when you see that it doesn't have the stamp. A lot of more Star Wars here. Oh, you're the bounty hunter. There's Forlome. Gotta love him. Forlome and Zuckus. Oh, we got some more Star Wars. Hola. Buenos dias. Oh, buenos dias. Buenas tardes.
Buenos días. Buenos días, está bien.
Good.
Gracias.
Oh, got a Darth Maul mask. Rancor. Gotta love the Rancor. Oh, we got that. Knight Rider. There's Kit. Batmobile. I think I have all the Batmobiles in Hot Wheel form. Oh, let me zoom in here. All right, we got some horror. Again, that's probably where I'm going to go next. The movies and the horror, aliens, the different predators, and you know, wow, you even got Marty McFly up there. Oh, Karloff as the Mummy. Love those old black and white and early horror movies. Up there, Halloween. Let me see if we can extend this. Up there, we got Halloween. Friday the 13th, Part 2. Part 5. Part 5 gets ruined all the time. They tried. I think they were kind of basically making a porno and trying to do a Friday the 13th to bring us back down. And we got some turtles. I was never. Oh, there's some cool stuff here. Hola. Mr. Freeze, Joker. I got some Skeletor. Oh, Halloween, Robin. It looks like Gary from the Neurotics studio. Just kind of all bunched up together. Some pieces. Oh, atrocities. Gotta love the Red Lanterns. Ooh, what is this? What is this? Darth Maul, Star Wars 50. Let's see. We're gonna try and open this here. Oh, okay. Yeah, hold that open for me, would you? I got a little helper here today.
Yep.
Great. All right. Awesome. Oh, Frank Gorshin Riddler. Oh, Dark Knight Returns Robin. I forgot what her name was in that. Robin, I guess. Oh, Spawn. Planet of the Apes. Oh, there's my guy, the Crypt Keeper. Oh, can't tell you how much I missed that show. I loved that show as an early pre-teen, teen, whatever you want to call it. We got some more. I'm gonna go with no. I think if you saw one of my last videos, I love Star Wars, but I can't. No. Okay. Secret Scooby Doo fan here as well. My wife, when we first met, she thought I looked like Shaggy. I had hair back then. Ooh. Predators. Baby turtle accessories. All right. There you go. There's some Jaws right there. You can eat Quint. As you can see, we got more. There's some Elvira. Iron Maiden. House of a Thousand Corpses. Get more Predator. Yeah, that's cool. Whoop, we got some Arnold. We got some Robo. We got some Rambo. Oh, Tim Curry. Oh, that's the original Pennywise. Alien. And then we got some TV stuff here. We got the Munsters again. Oh, you gotta have a Chucky. Some Van Helsing. Turtle Mummy. Conjure. Oh, the Crooked Man. We found the Crooked Man. Can't wait for that show to come out. What do we got here? Yeah, the hamster, whatever that thing is. Yeah, it's Splinter. Got the Phantom. Up, Freddy from Part 2. E.T. Phone Home, E.T. Can't watch that movie anymore. My wife wanted to watch it the other day. I said, I can't. She said, why? I said, because I cry. That's all I do is cry at the end of that thing. And, oh, another Dracula. So a lot of horror stuff. I love the horror. Oh, there's Chucky's son or daughter, or whichever one you want to call it. Alf. In case you're wondering why they call him Alf, it stands for Alien Life Form. Something else you should be aware of that here you can buy cigarettes by the single, and they're just open and everything. And their newspapers are like tabloids, and they show gore. Army of Legos. Oh, Mortal Kombat Joker. Okay, I'm gonna walk this way. So lots of video game stuff, but again, with the accessories, you got to be careful. PlayStation 2. And I guess you can buy them cheap. I guess I'm lazy. I just download what I want, regardless. There's Crash Bandicoot. Final Fantasy VIII. I know not the most popular, but for some reason I fell in love with it and played it all the way through. Oh, I see some Spider-Man, the animated TV series. And by the way, yes, you'll see people looking at me and look at the camera, not because they want to see the camera, but they notice that I am speaking English. Some Legos. Kids used to love the Legos. Playmobil and Legos, that was the deal. Again, just tons of Lego figurines. Tons of Lego figurines. Through. And again, I apologize if it's getting a little shaky. Just you get bumped every now and again. That's the She-Hulk I'm talking about right there. Oh, Batman PS4. Let's see. I had all of these DC here, these dioramas. Now, I had gotten them at Comic-Con in, I think, 2007. They were being sold for like $15 each. I had like a Mr. Freeze. I ended up selling some of them for like $200-300 on eBay before leaving. So these DC Build-A-Figures, that was my last big collection. I had to actually get rid of it before coming to Mexico because I had so many of them that it was just not going to come to. There was no place to put it. And when you decide to kind of up and move to another country, you really got to downsize. Oh, look at that Joker. Let's see. Let's check out that Joker for me. Would you bring that over here? My little helper here is going to bring out this Joker. I love the Joker. Oh. All right, what do we got here? All right, let's see what the back of it looks like. The Crime Edition. Definitely interesting. So 1,200 pesos.
2,600.
Excuse me, 2,600 pesos. See, back in the States, someone was paying me $75 for this Harley. And here it's probably 500 pesos. So for that Joker figure, 2,600 pesos, you get an average. Let's see, right now the current rate is $1 is equal to about between 16 almost 17 pesos. That's way down. It used to be 2-3 years ago, $1 was something like 20 to 22 pesos, depending on where you got exchanged. So inflation and what's been going on in the world and the economic situation, the political situation. I don't mean to turn this a little political, but it really has dragged down the whole exchange rate. So if you're an expat, you've really felt it. So you felt inflation from the U.S. dollar side, and you felt inflation from the idea that the currency has lost value. Again, tons more stuff here. Star Wars, Black Series. Again, I doubt these are any vintage. These are all reissues. Still, if you're looking to, add to your collection, you can definitely get them. I'll come back, let these guys talk. They're negotiating. Titan Joker, Clayface. All right, we're back. We had a little problem. I guess one section of this whole thing, you actually have to pay 5 pesos to get into. I didn't know that. And so when I walked by, instead of trying to explain it to me, because I don't speak that much Spanish, my wife isn't with me, and they don't speak English, they decided to grab me, which is never really a good idea. You don't really grab people from New England. They don't really, doesn't really go well. And more Black Series. So it turned into a shouting match. Almost turned into a fight. Which, for those of you who know me, if you're watching this video, that really won't surprise you. So, but now I know, 5 pesos. I won't. I'm not paying 5 pesos just to look at stuff. Oh, wrestling. Oop. The Iron Sheik. Hot Rod and Hillbilly Jim. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Oh, you have half of the original WrestleMania main event. Oh, so this is really cool to watch. I don't know how these ladies do it, but they all do it. And, I mean, hot as hell, they're putting their hands on those things and flipping them. And then it turns into like a little bit more of a flea market as you walk down this way. It will turn into more toys later. So this thing is called Al Pastor. And so the fire cooks it. Now usually it's rotating and it's got pineapple on the top. So it's literally, they slice it right off, nice and delicious. My sons love it. My wife loves it. It's actually really good. It's a pork. And they just make tacos. And it's delicious. You have a little pineapple in there. It really is. And if you could smell it, I wish you guys could smell how good this tastes. Yeah. Uh-oh. And there's part of my childhood. You know, one day we will build the studio for all the videos, all the knickknacks again, and we will have retro gaming. We will have an original Nintendo, an Atari 2600, Atari 5200. We will have it. Ooh, GoldenEye. Oh, these GI Joes. Some GI Joes. Haven't seen too many GI Joes here. That's Transformers, He-Man, DC, Marvel, GI Joe. That's a GoBot. Oh my dear lord, it's a GoBot. Some stuff that I would never want. Arrow from the CW. Nope. Tortoise. Oh, I better ask my helper. Is he hungry? Helper, are you hungry? Helper is not hungry. It does look good, doesn't it? It smells even better. Oh, you want some socks? It's fine. We're coming through. Hola. Con permiso. Con permiso. Con permiso. Oh, wow. All right, so let me see if I get this right. This is the bread that they dip in a little bit of tomato sauce and they fry it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's just a little spicy.
And it's a little spicy, a little salsa roja. And so there's sometimes cheese in the middle, sometimes put it in there, but my wife swears by it. These are thicker tortillas I call them sopes. And just pile the meat and stuff on top of them, lettuce. It's delicious. Again, all this is mostly counterfeit. There's probably one hat in here. You want a Volkswagen hat? All right.
Very counterfeit.
So, we got some blue corn tortillas going on over here. Again, same thing. Oh yeah, so look,
Or tlacoyos, pero
tacoyos. Again, everything smells delicious. Everything is just, and this is why I'm fat because I married a Mexican. Mi esposo mexicano, therefore I gordo. Yo soy gordo because that's the stuff we eat. All right, electronics. Listen, you're gonna get knockoff electronics. You're gonna get, you can find your Samsungs and your Apples and your stuff like that. Here's the problem with electronics in Mexico. There's such tariffs and taxes on them that especially Apple products, which I can speak to because I use mostly Apple products. You're going to get, if you go to an Apple store here, you're going to get a markup of around 30% just to pay the tariffs. So if something costs you $1,000 in the United States, it's going to cost you 30% more in Mexico. So if you are going to live outside the country, a lot of the times it's better that you go back. Oh no, gracias. It is better to buy your electronics in the United States. Now, I don't know what these things are, but my wife loves them. My chicharron, that's right. My wife loves them. My sons love them. Caesar, he really loves them. Maybe a little place to sit down and eat. Now let's go see what's going on over here. We're going to go see what's going on over here. This looks like the protest. Oh, they got lots of food. There's food, no matter what's going on. It could be a protest, could be a celebration, could be a funeral, could be whatever. So I guess they're trading Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, all sorts of things. We're going to try and get in here. Oh. You want to play some chess? I always play chess with my son. I always lose. I mean,
para encimárselo a la serpiente.
you got Pokemon over there. I think even baseball.
yeah. So this is the community. Oh, let's see what's going on over here. Again, more food. Let's just read that real quick. You got quesadillas with just cheese, pollo picadillo, champiñones. That's mushrooms, chicharron, longaniza, beefsteak, which is steak. We got the gorditas. Gorditas are probably my favorite. Borrachos and sopes, tacos. Always want tacos. By the way, those aren't limes; those are lemons. If you ask for a lime here in Mexico, they're not going to know what you're talking about. So it's kind of all right. So here we go. This is I used to live down here for a little bit. This is Alameda Central. It's an awesome park. It's got a bunch of fountains, places to sit, bunch of places. I'd meet up with groups of just honestly Mexicans that I couldn't talk to, but they were doing Pokemon Go, and so was I. And hey, that was the common language. So, but this is the far end, and I used to live in a building way over there on the side, and that's one of the main avenues. That's Reforma. I think that's Reforma. I could be wrong. I think that's Reforma, which is if you continue to go down that way, you'll get to the Zocalo. This is one of the busiest parts of Mexico City. These beautiful buildings, which are being redone. Be honest with you, I would love to have an apartment here. People ask about housing and whatnot. Listen, housing in Mexico City is expensive. You can't even find land. You're going to be renting. So, but they are beautiful, beautiful buildings, and you get the little cafes down here. I've eaten at that pizza cafe a few times with my wife. Had coffee here a few times. It's great. Despite what anybody says about Mexico, I get it. The northern part of Mexico can be dangerous because of certain groups and activities. But Mexico City, I feel safer. And again, I've walked around this city at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning by myself, at night, whatever. And I have felt safer here than I have in most major American cities. And I've been to most major American cities. I'm saying San Francisco, LA, San Diego, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Chicago, Indianapolis, Boston, New York, Miami, Atlanta, and many more than that. Philadelphia, throw that one in there. I feel safer walking here and being a foreigner here than I do in my own country, hands down. People here are really friendly, or they just keep to themselves. There's really, oh, we got some more stuff going on here. Okay, I'm going to have this kind of explained. This is elote, corn. So you can either have it on the cob or you can have it loose. You put it in those white styrofoam containers. What they do is they load it up with a ton of mayonnaise, some grated Parmesan cheese.
Depending, yeah.
Depending, right? Some lemon or lemon. But those green things are lemons here. Don't call them limes. And that's a snack, and it's delicious. And you'll see it everywhere you go. All right, so here we got these things. Hola. Hi. So I don't know which ones. I never got into these, so I don't know. That's Hugo Simpson. Yep, Bart's evil brother. Homer and the Moo Moo. I never really got into these. I know which ones are popular or worth anything. There's Pennywise. I mean, some of them are really cool. I guess you can. I guess once you start collecting, you can get locked into a collection really easy. Gracias. Just like anything else, you start collecting, and there it goes. And wow, even more. So again, it's just a fun time. I might, what I should do, and what my wife said to me is what I should do. We start asking people if they see anything in these videos that they want me to get for them or procure, and start that kind of mail business, but mail order business. Yeah, Ted. All right. Shipping from Mexico to the United States can be expensive. That I've learned, and then certain things are not allowed to be shipped. There are certain textiles and things like that. Certain silver. Like if I buy a ring for my mother, and I wanted to send her a silver ring, I can do that. But if I'm sending like multiple pieces, they're gonna question it and say no. Oh wow. We've got a Galactus. That's a big Galactus. That's not Galactus.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. Who is that then?
That's the from the X-Men.
I wasn't much of an X-Men reader.
Sentinels. Sentinels. Oh, we finally have some G.I. Joe. We're going to zoom in. We finally have some G.I. Joe. Nothing original, but still. You gotta love G.I. Joe. Goro from the Mortal Kombat movie. I think it's from the movie. I don't think this is from the game. Johnny Cage dick punched that thing. It was awesome. Pins. You know, and just for being here, I might just buy a pin. I don't know. Gracias. Oh, we got Gary. Gary from. There he is, Gary. Look at Gary.
I never remember his name.
Blue Frame Roger Rabbit. Oh, there it is. Greatest game ever made. And I mean that. Debate me. Prove me wrong. Leave a comment if you think I'm wrong. Leave a comment if you think I'm right. Oh, wait. There's the Double Duck Hunt Mario Brothers. Double Duck Hunt Mario Brothers. Sometimes those can be hard to find.
Funny because I've seen like 5 of those on the market total.
Yeah.
It's very common here.
That N64 is tempting, but oh, they even have the Nintendo, or the gun for Duck Hunt. Here's a Dreamcast, Super Nintendo. That white bear there, that's the Bimbo bear, by the way. So if you do come to Mexico, Bimbo is basically the biggest bakery in the country. So when I make a sandwich with white bread, it's Bimbo bread. It's actually quite delicious. They're not affiliated with this channel. I'm not actually, making a commercial. I'm just saying that's what that is, and I love it. See, I had this thing with the coin collecting. I had this whole thing, the Darth Vader thing, and I sold it before coming to Mexico. Couldn't take it. What is this? What is that? We gotta find that out. What is that thing?
I have no clue.
Is it a puzzle? Is it a figure?
Deluxe Illustrated History is the exclusive Anakin Skywalker large collector figure.
Wow.
Probably a book and a figure inside.
No. Didn't have the mask. Cool World. Good movie. Rambo. Ghostbusters 2. Had none of those. Oh, this is awesome. Charlie Burger. Not really sure what a Charlie Burger is, but
I don't trust Charlie.
I don't trust Charlie. So, we've seen a lot of the market. I think we've seen most of the market, except for the part where you have to pay to get into it. And so, just to show you where we're at again, we're going to walk out here. The Hidalgo Blue Line Station. Now, we're going to go walk over there because last time it was really fun. They were having a pot protest, and everyone was friggin' high. So we're going to go over there in a minute. Oh, hey.
Actually, they're actually kind of advertising it.
They're advertising it. Let's go see the pot guys. Come on. This will be fun. We'll be back in a second.